Hey everybody, it is Kristen with VidjaGamez, and right now you are looking at Diablo 3. Yes, we are playing Diablo 3. This is my level 9 demon hunter. Her name is Recess Hair, because when my hair is totally insane, we like to call it Recess Hair. I played Diablo 3 for a better part of yesterday, a little bit today, because if you didn't know, which I hope you did, this weekend was an open beta weekend. Anyone and everyone could play if the servers were up. They were up and down quite a bit. I've tried twice now, and tried for a third time, and it didn't work to do a video commentary and have myself in the corner of the video, and the file just keeps coming up all corrupt and weird, so we are just gonna do a voice and some gameplay. I'm sorry. I really need to get my laptop working, obviously. It would have been a much easier process if I had the laptop going. But I'm very excited for Diablo 3. It looks fantastic. It ran great on my computer. It doesn't look like it's running great on this gameplay, I know, but I had my program going recording me, I had Fraps going recording this, I had Diablo 3 going. It was a little stressful on the computer. So we talked to Captain Remford here.
To find the fallen star and purge its evil from this land.
It fell on the old cathedral.
Did it
there was
now?
only one survivor, Leah. You should speak with her.
Captain Rumford, more dead are coming.
Let's kill them all. Let's do it. Yeah, so did I say already this game looks amazing? It does. It really honestly does. I'm very excited for it. Cannot wait until May to continue, because this is only like a smidgen of the first part of Act 1. And that achievement that popped up there, kill all the zombies within 20 seconds after talking to Rumford, I was like, oh, that was easy. Guess that took a while when I was level 1, but now I'm level 9. But yeah, you can have your sim characters, they level up. I think the maximum level you could have gotten in beta was 13. And you kept your equipment, your skills, and you could just keep playing the beginning of the campaign over and over again. So I'm sure people who've been in the beta for a while now are very sick of the beginning of this game and really just want to get on with it. But this was the merchant. You can buy weapons, armor, you can repair your armor. I didn't notice my durability going down on any of my items, so I guess that wasn't factored into the beta quite yet, but I'm sure it'll be there in the game. The blacksmith here, he isn't available when you start the game. You kind of do a couple quests at the beginning to get him, but he is awesome. Why is he awesome? Because he crafts weapons and armor for you, and he can also take your blue items there and disenchant them, in a sense, into materials to craft better items. So that was, and in the beta, I think you could get them all the way up to level 4. I didn't really mess with that too much. I just made some pants and some boots, and then I got some wicked awesome boots when I defeated the Skeleton King at the end. But there's an example of disenchanting some items and making crafting items. So the interface definitely hasn't changed very much, obviously, as you can tell. That there is a waypoint, and there are going to be waypoints spread out all throughout different areas of the game. You can access them once you find them. This is your stash, where you can hide all of your valuable things that you don't want to get rid of, but you don't want them sitting in your inventory. I'm assuming it's going to be accessible by all characters, but what do I know? The Templar, he hangs out with you, helps you out. You can, I think you can work his skills a little bit. You can give him gear, all that fun stuff, and he just kind of helps you run around and slaughter people. So here we are in the Slaughtered Calf Inn. It's so welcoming, I know.
Leah, is it?
And we are speaking to Leah.
Survived the fallen star's impact. I did. but it blasted my uncle Deckard Cain into the depths of the old
And
cathedral.
he lived.
I tried to search
Somehow
for him,
he
but the
lived.
dead were already rising. I came back here to rally the militia, but... Watch out! The wounded are turning!
No, zombies! So we massacre the townfolk as they turn into zombies. Or risen,
This is killing
as they're
business.
called in Diablo. And they're all carrying large sums of gold. And here I go, standing around. I'm sure I was talking or pointing something else
The
out
dead
in
will
my
overwhelm us
video
all
commentary that I
unless
originally
something's
did.
done.
Then I shall put an end to them and secure your town.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Recess
You should
Hair.
speak with Captain Rumford
Thank
at the
you.
gate. He can tell you what to do.
And Leah has a bitchin' room inside of the inn. Look at that. Better looking than my apartment. It's 2 huge rooms. Her uncle was next to the inn. It makes no sense whatsoever. None. Hey, we're family. You raised me. Why won't you let me live with you?
16 militiamen went out. Only Rumford came back.
Sounds like Rumford's a BA. Let's go talk to Rumford.
What can I do to help fight the risen dead?
I admire your courage, but Captain Dalton and the militia were slaughtered by those things.
OMG.
Only I survived.
Don't worry, I will avenge their deaths.
Well, I have
Recess
seen
Hair
you fight.
to the rescue.
Strike at the wretched mothers and their queen. They're the ones vomiting out these horrors.
They're attacking the barricades!
And it's like, that was holding this entire time up until now, and the zombies were just like, hey, if your wagon.
That's one of the
Barricade.
wretched mothers. There are more of them in the ruins down the road.
Yeah, so these wretched mothers run around, spew disease all over the place, and bring the dead back to life with their throw up spew. And obviously, we're gonna make a dent in the risen outbreak here
this is
by
a
killing just
dismal
3.
sight.
Just 3 wretched mothers. Old Tristram Road. Filled with zombies. So as you can see, the Demon Hunter is ranged and tons of fun. Has from what I've noticed, a lot of snare and just, you know, slowing effects, stuff like that, to help keep enemies at a distance. And I was trying really hard not to go crazy with exploring and grabbing loot and all that fun stuff, because I did that through my first playthrough, and really right now I just wanted to record the gameplay and let you guys see the beginning of the game. There's a wretched mother though, spewing crap everywhere. And a lot of the areas are destructible in a way, like I can't knock down a little wall next to the path or trees or anything like that, but there's certain destructible areas. It's not like Battlefield 3 where you're knocking down entire buildings. But you can, like if there's some boards holding up a wall, you can knock down the boards and it'll bring the wall down, or you can knock down chandeliers, stuff like that. So that's cool. I like that they added that in. It's just not you and your weapons bringing the enemies down. It's the walls. They're destroying everything. So I was wandering around and stopped and was like, I should show off the skills. So you have your primary and your secondary. Primary is left click. Secondary is your right click.
Saying for times
Of course, you have your main skills there. You have runes to kind
will
of
suffice.
make the skills that you pick even better. And then you have 4 other various things depending on what class you're playing. 4 other skills, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you have your passive skills, which I finally get to the first one, level 10 in this video, and it's a plethora of just like different passive skills that you can use. It's really, really neat. So it's really, really simple, but this here is the inventory screen, my gear, quest and journal, so you can see what quest you're working on, get any information that you forgot. Journal, you can go through just various history, very small information, fun stuff like that. Game menu, achievements. Let's see, I had a 210. I don't know if the beta achievements are going to carry over into the actual game because I've heard they've been wiped quite often. That'd be really neat though to have those achievements like that no one else who took part in the beta can have if they never took part in it. So hopefully that'll carry over. That'd be bitchin', but I love the mini-map because if you guys remember Diablo 2 and how awful that was, it was like right there in the middle of your screen. And of course you have your objectives. Like, of course if you played a World of Warcraft, it's got a very similar feel to it, but it's still very much the Diablo 2 interface. It hasn't strayed very far. And that makes it much more awesome. Of course, you have your chat box if you're playing a multiplayer game with other people, or real ID friends can talk to you, or of course game chat from various characters in the game. You can turn off the health bars. I think I had them off, but you can turn them on and off, so you can kind of see where stuff is at without hovering over it. And then there is a ton of little areas to explore. Like, there's not just exploring the main huge map area, but there's also all these little areas where you can run into elite mobs or just get some awesome loot. So I came down the stank cellar because that's what you do. You just investigate dark, scary places. And sure enough, there's an elite monster who dropped a ton of gold and a blue item. But you'll run into elite monsters quite often. And in the beta, you can only play it on normal mode, so they weren't that bad. They weren't scurry at all. Oh, there she goes, staring everywhere. Freaking wretched mother. Making more zombies. Shit's already going crazy. Don't even add zombies to the mix.
Old Tristram, Diablo's evil, still lingers here.
This village surrendered to evil and paid the price.
Okay then, Debbie Downer. So, there's the queen. Kill her for quest. She gave us lots of goodies. And now we get to use one of the waypoints. So I found the waypoint over in this area. The old ruins. And I'm going to use it to go to the waypoint in New Tristram. Blah, blah, blah.